Hello everybody, and welcome back to the next episode of Feed the Beast Infinity Light. I am your host, Sky, the unaccompanied miner, and we are just taking a jolly little walk through town right now. Yes, we're going to go open our minds at our local library. So, this library was just put up by Flux, and it is amazing. Amazing. So check out the books. Check out the lack of books, I guess. He's got the empty shelves here. He's got the chiseled computers right here. I actually believe this might be designed by our good friend Mole, but he's got one that's on right here. Look at me. I'm learning how to Minecraft. Excellent. Exit? Ah, yes. Perfect. Yeah. It's a brick wall. There we go. But yeah, you guys, I'm just checking out the city over here, or the town, I should say, of Pinewood Falls. I don't know if I've ever actually mentioned the name of our town, but yeah, Pinewood Falls. That's what everyone voted on and what won. So what I've been doing over here is I've been continuing this path up unto our tower, just to kind of tie it all together with the rest of town. But also over here, I've brought the path out over yonder, and we're going over to this area. And what I've done over here is we've cleared out a huge amount of trees. Okay, so we took our Terra Trunkinator from BOTANIA. I got that built and enchanted up, and I took down all these trees over here because I want to be... Ooh, that's not where we are at all. So I want to use this area for a town build. I want to make a power plant and supply the town with all the energy we need. And so I went down and cut all these trees, but in order to build what I want to build, we're going to need to flatten out this land. And, surprise, surprise, we have an item from BOTANIA that's going to help us out. The Rod of the Terra Firma. Blah, 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 while digging away, but by utilizing the Rod of the Terra Firma, it is possible to terraform in a quick and environmentally friendly manner. Yes! So, at the cost of mana, you can flatten the land to the level you're standing on. So I think I want the build to start at this level. I'm standing on right here. So... let's actually, because I've used this before, let's actually try and get more in the middle so we don't disturb too much of the natural land. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just hold down right click, and we'll see. I don't know what view is best. Probably just first person. Bam. Oop. Oh, you guys see it? Bam. Let's get a little closer. Bam. Oh, check it out, you guys. Levelizing this whole playing field. Look at that. Oh, let's take a fly over here and see how we're doing as far as keeping this baby level. Oh, too far. All right. Oh, can you believe it, you guys? That was so fast. That was unbelievably fast and easy. Well, that was easy. What is that, Staples? Is that Staples that has the easy button? I don't know. You guys will have to tell me. But anyway, now we can just kind of clean up the square kind of formation it left, and then we can get a build coming here. Oh, that was just Peter coming home. No one mind him. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this area cleaned up, and then I will be back with you guys when we're ready to kind of plot out what the power plant is going to look like. Be right back. Okie dokie, you guys. So I've kind of got a floor plan laid out for how I want this guy to look. It's not completely finalized. I think I want to make this left side over here a little bit larger so we can fit in more machines and such. But yeah, I think this is going to be pretty good. My main quarrel with this right now is our choice of brick texture, or our building brick texture. It's cool. It's definitely cool. It's a little bit too clean for what I want. I want ours to appear that, I don't know, it's from the 1940s, 50s. I'm not 100% sure on the timeline, but I am sure that I don't want it to look this brand new. So what I have done is I have taken these bricks right here and I've made us some custom building blocks using chisel and the bit. And I think they are going to look awesome on a larger scale. Now, this is the point where I'm like, gee, I really hope Chisel and Bits really doesn't cause any lag, because otherwise we could be running into some problems here. But let's throw a couple of these bricks out here, and already let's rotate this guy, see if we can get him to line up a little bit better. There we go. Isn't that looking great, you guys? Yeah, so I think what we can actually do is over here, I have filled an exorbitant amount of chisel and bit bags, so I think I can just go to the ones that we've already worked on and go like that, like that, like that, like that, zip, boop. Very nice. And then we can just rotate it, get some more variance in there. Oop, that was a little bit too much rotating. Go like that. That, and that. Do a couple more rotations like that, like that, like that, that. Okay, can I say that any more times? But I think you guys get the idea. Seeing it on a little bit larger of a scale, I'm wondering if that grout is a little bit too bright. What can we do about that? Welcome back, everyone. We're over here next to our build, just checking out some possible other brick combinations. So, if you do recall, we're sitting currently with the bone brick. Let's see if I can show you guys. This bleached bone brick is what we're using from Railcraft as our grout, and we learned that kind of on a more mass scale it gets a little fuzzy from a distance, so we're trying out some different grout materials. On the far left here we've got limestone, and I'm gonna say that is already out. Let's kill this guy. Bam, bam, bam. I want all of my bits back. Right here we have dried sand, which is from Biomes of Plenty. And it looks, you know what? It looks pretty good. It looks nice and dirty. It looks industrial, like this factory stood for a very long time and its grout needs some scrubbing. The two in the middle here are the same block, different variations. So we've got smooth brownstone and rough brownstone. I believe this is the brownstone from, oh, that's slash, just gibberish all over my keyboard, everyone. So if we look at this brownstone, I believe it's from Chisel. No, okay, no, we're using the one from Tinker's Construct. So we're using smooth brownstone and rough brownstone. And I think they're looking really good, especially the rough brownstone. So close. You get that nice variation in the texture. The smooth is nice as well. I think on a larger scale, the smooth is actually going to be better. To the right, we have just regular vanilla andesite. Once again, I think this looks really good. The variation in texture is nice, but I think we're going to want to stay with a cleaner, duller texture as we go to a larger scale. So I'm going to mass produce, I think, these two blocks in the middle. I want to use them kind of intertwiningly. What's the word, you guys? Help me out. But anyway, I'm going to make up a bunch of those, get a outline to the building, and then I will bring you guys back and we'll get some real building done. Well, you guys, what do you think? I think we've got a really, really nice aesthetic going here. So we went with that, brownstone inside as the grout. We've got limestone as like a highlight accent block. And then we have green heart wood as the windows and the door material. And you guys, I know we're making a huge jump. Look at this. Look at all the progress that we've made. But I just could not stop myself. I got like build fever, and I'm like, I gotta keep going. It's looking better and better. I can't stop. We're actually on the, oh, come on. We're actually on like the next day, real life day in Earl life. check it out, you guys. I am going to use my magical editing skills to put my reference picture to the building that I'm basing this all off of, so you guys can kind of get a good idea of, you know, what we're going for here, and you know, what the end result might be if we could stop being stuck inside of a tree. Yeah, so let's get an angle from over here. I think it is looking really good, but I need to ask you guys something. Do you ever get really far into a build and you're like, yeah, this is going awesome, nothing could possibly go wrong? I'm gonna let the more observant viewers take a moment and tell me what is wrong with this picture. Okay, I'll give you a hint. It has to do with the windows. Have you figured it out? Did you say that the left window is 5 wide and the right window is 4 wide? Why, you're so right. You're so right. No. Yeah, so you guys, I built this window too large and I pushed over the building 1 block too many. And I've already placed all these chiseled blocks. Oh, it is going to take a long time to fix this mistake. But I think that's something that I'll do off camera. I think what else I'm going to do off camera is I'll get in glass panes in inside of these brackets. I'll finish adding in windows here. I'll do like details like getting those lines out of the chiseled pattern and replacing them with regular brick bottoms like that. I think I'll get in the floor, and then I think that'll be when we come back and we start looking at how we're going to be generating power in our said power station. So I'm going to sleep the night away, and we'll come back, and I think we're going to touch bases on some BOTANIA again. Okay, everyone, I thought we might get into some Terra Steel armor from BOTANIA. Now, I was looking at the recipe for these guys, and they've changed it a little bit since the last time I made Terra Steel armor. Now you need the elemental or the seasonal runes, some living wood, and then the mana steel equivalent. So what I've done is I've made all of the mana steel armor. Let's actually throw this on. We've never actually worn our mana steel before. You know, it's cool. It's a cool texture. I don't know. I'm happy with our dark steel, how that appears. But anyway, yeah, let's head back in here. I have the means to make all of these seasonal runes, and I even have most of them. But the rune of winter requires cakes, okay? And cakes require milk, and I keep running out of milk. So I thought what we could do is we could go find a cow and make ourselves a fun item from the cooking for blockheads mod, okay? And that is the cow in a jar. So I have made the Rod of the Shaded Mesa. Don't ask me why it's called that. I don't get the reference if that's what it is. But this allows us to move mobs around. And it's not like a golden lasso or what do you call it? Like Soul Vial. It doesn't actually just like suck the mobs up. It actually like levitates them around. So let's see if we can find a cow out here in the wild to test this out on. So I'm gonna glide around and look for a cow. Come on, cow appearing. All right, fine. So I'm gonna glide around, find a cow, and I'll bring you guys back. Hello, Mr. Cow. All right, you guys. So the way you use the Rod of the Shaded Mesa is you just right-click at a mob, and look at him. He's flying. He's flying. He believes he can fly. There we go. Oh, there was another cow right over here. So what we're gonna do is we are come on, get out of the way, you guys. Get out of the way. Oh, can you pick up multiple mobs at once? Does not look like it. Anyway, so we're gonna set down this milk jar right here. We're going to get Mr. Cow to hang out just right on top of it. Don't move. And then we're gonna drop our anvil. Woohoo! Oh, check that out. Can I pick this up without it breaking? Cow in a jar. Oh, yes, I can. Awesome. That's amazing. Look at it, you guys. Let's look at that. Oh, that's such a fun block. Anyway, so now Awesome. Oh man, we should have made 2. Can we bring you back? Can we fly with you? I really doubt it, but let's get out our Rod of the Skies and see if we can fling him up in the sky or not. But anyway, you guys, I am going to... Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. Maybe if we had regular, like... yeah, no, there's no way. Anyway, I'm gonna head back to base, you guys, and then I'll bring you back when we have all the runes required for making the Terrasteel.
Please, mister, let me out. I want to go back to my family.
No, never. You will stay here and produce milk forever. For me. Yes. And we're back, you guys. We've got our little cow in the jar who's slowly producing that moo juice for us. I've already made up a couple of cakes and therefore made up a couple of runes of winter. So we are ready to get into the Terrasteel armor. So let's just craft through all of this stuff like this, like this. Like this. A little bit more of this. Yeah, I like that. And bam, we've got our full set. Let's throw this stuff on. Oh man, you guys, how do we look? Whoa. This is pretty funky looking armor. Where even are our eyes? Look at this. I can't see you. Hello? Oh man, I like it though. I think it looks really neat. The only thing about this stuff is that we don't... does my head stick through? What is this, BOTANIA? Come on, get your act together. I shouldn't be able to see that. The only thing about this is that there are so many abilities that the Dark Steel has that the Terrasteel doesn't. But the Terrasteel might be pretty cool. It's got what's called knockback resistance added to it. So that might be something to look into. But another thing about the Terrasteel is that it is not enchanted like our stuff is for the Dark Steel. So what I was thinking we could also get into today is we could get into enchanting with mana. I think that's going to be in the natural apparatuses. So yeah, we can make this mana enchanter. And the cool thing about this is you use enchanted books that you just have. Let's say, you know, we were not efficiency, but let's say Soulbound, okay? So Soulbound is like a really desirable book, but it's a pretty rare enchantment. But with the Mana Enchanter, you can use these books. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Unvisualize. You can use these books. Let's see if it has a description. Blah, 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 blah. The books can safely be picked up again, okay? So it doesn't consume them. So it's like essentially an anvil, okay? So what I think we're going to do is we're going to head down here to the Terrasteel area, and I have produced a little area where I want our enchanter to be. Oh, by the way, you guys, look, we've got automated Terrasteel over here. So anytime this mana pool becomes completely full, it's going to drop the Terrasteel ingredients down on this algorithm plate. And are we going to be here on time for it? And oh, one more lap of the green particles, everyone. And bam! And then it gets sucked into this vacuum hopper, and we just have Terrasteel being made, you know, when we have mana to spare. But anyway, yeah, so I've made this little area down here. This is where I want the Mana Enchanter to be. So let's see if we can visualize this guy right into the center. No, I've got to break this block. Break right onto the center there. So I think that's going to be a cool spot for it. I've already lined up these bricks, so you can walk right up to right there, and then I guess the entrance down here is a little blocked, but we don't care too much about it. So what I think I'm going to do now is we'll get together the required blocks for putting this guy together. It's actually just a bunch of the glimmering flowers and then the mana pylons. And then we'll come back and we will get our Terrasteel armor all enchantamerated. Yes, that's a word. Anyway, you guys, let's make another jump. Oh, you guys, I completely forgot. Something else we've got to try out is the Terra Blade. This is a pretty awesome sword, if you ask me. It's about the equivalent of a diamond sword, I'm sure. Most of the Terra items are like diamond equivalent, but check this out. You guys ready? Yeah, it's like a little beam from, I don't know, I can only think of it like as Zelda, like you shoot out like an energy beam with your sword. Yeah, isn't that cool? So this will be something we will also want to enchant. So I just got back from the Enderman farm, getting in some experience. We're going to put down our mana pylons to finish off this enchanter. But yeah, so I've got a gold. Whoa, whoa, Nelly! Place that a little bit too far. Okay. There we go. There we go. Structure complete. Excellent. So anyway, yeah, I was at the Enderman farm. I have a bunch of enchanted books. I pulled off some enchants from our dark armor and the Ender sword just so we could apply them to our new Terra items, but as I explained before, the books aren't going to be consumed, so we can actually keep them. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. So, to turn this into the mana enchanter, you slap it with a wand of the forest. Odds and ends is that create a mana enchanter in order to have better control of enchanting. So check out this texture. It's pretty groovy. I like it. So the way you use this bad boy is you throw your item up here. It starts levitating. And then you take the enchants you want. So I'm going to want fire aspect, knockback on this guy, looting, all the good stuff, And then actually we don't want mending on any of our Botania items because as you may recall, Botania items can recharge using mana. So the only other things we want is Soulbound and Unbreaking. There we go. So all we got to do now is throw these books on the obsidian. So I always like to go from strongest enchant to weakest. So we're going to go Sharpness 5, Looting 3, Unbreaking 3, and then we'll do Knockback, Fire Aspect. I don't know if that guy's going to be considered inside. Go like that, and then we'll do Soulbound. Oh, and I completely forgot, you guys. We're going to slap down a spark on this. Oh, wait. Can we not slap down a spark? Yes. Okay, so we slap down a spark, so he should be able to draw from, just that mana pool. Well, hopefully this will be enough mana. But anyway, we'll throw our Terrorblade on and use our Wand of the Forest to activate said process. And now begins the enchanting. There we go! Magic, 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 magic. So much magic happening right now with the mana enchanter. I don't know why I'm singing. I felt it was appropriate. Alright, it is taking its sweet time. But it's slowly applying all of these enchanted books to our sword. Like so, and pretty soon we should get an animation around the books indicating that it's okay to pick them back up because it's all dunsies. But that is taking a long time. Can this guy, which spark were you connecting to? Oh, I can't reach you. Oh, okay, you guys. It is actually not drawing any mana right now because it can't reach that mana pool. It's actually reaching this spark right here. So I'm going to stop this. Stop. Oh, wow. That did it, you guys. I'm going to move a mana pool closer or get something in range for this guy to draw mana from. And then I'll be right back. I'm so sorry. It's working. It's working. All right, you guys. I just moved a mana pool over. Oh, geez, I don't even know where. Over there, and yeah, just fed it some mana with some mana tablets. What am I stuck on? Nothing. I'm pressing the wrong keys. Oh man. Man, you guys, I feel like we should be pretty proud. I feel like we're doing really great in the Botania department. I'm really happy with how our Botania caverns are turning out. I think it's a really cool aesthetic. I hope you guys are really enjoying the builds and hanging around and doing Botania stuff. I know I'm having a good time. If this guy would ever... Oh my gosh! Are you kidding? There's an actual progress bar? For the longest time, I just thought it wasn't doing anything. It's just slow, and it has a progress bar, you guys. And it's done! Yay! Awesome. Oh, shoot. Okay, good. Alright, I thought we screwed it up. Look at those boots. Protection 4, Feather Falling 4, Thorns 3, Breaking 3, Depth Strider 3, Soulbound. Look at our kicks. We got some pumped up kicks, you guys. Alright, so I think I am going to finish the rest of our magical enchanting off camera. I'll get all of our Neato BOTANIA armor in order and ready for some possible combat in the coming episodes. So that is going to be it for today, you guys. I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you're excited to finish building the power plant, to get into the next level of BOTANIA. And I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!